air and water. Activity: floating chalk. Theory: objects like apples, wood, and sponges are less dense than water. They will float. Many hollow things like empty bottles, ball, and balloons will also float. That's because air is less dense than water. What we need: some chalk pastels or regular chalk, but make sure there is a lot of color or a pigment in the chalk. A4 printer paper, a shallow tub that the paper fits in filled with around a centimeter or 2 of water. Something to scrap the chalk. Toothbrush, a flat surface where you can lay your prints to dry. How we do it? Step 1. Begin by filling the tub with water. It doesn't need to be very full, just enough to cover the bottom of the tub. Step 2. Now choose a chalk and carefully but firmly scrap the chalk onto the top of the water. The colored chalk dust will float on the top of the water. Add more and more colors. A little of the chalk dust might sink. That's okay. There will still be a lot of floating on the top. Step 3. You can use a square to swirl and mix the colors if you like. But be quick and gentle. You want most of the chalk to stay floating on the surface of the water. If it gets too waterlogged, it will sink. Step 4. Now take the piece of paper and gently place it onto the surface of the water. Step 5. Use the fingertips to press the paper gently onto the top of the water. Step 6. After a few minutes or so, gently lift the paper off the top of the water to reveal your floating chalk print. What we learn: density is determined by how close or far apart molecules are within an item. Density is the only thing affecting whether something floats or sinks. If an object has a higher density than the liquid, it will sink. If it has a lower density, it will float. So dear students, let's try to find out the answers to some questions that follows. Now, check your responses. So we hope you have liked this activity. Happy learning!